Alrighty, welcome to another video. We're back here with our extreme pro mod class pro leagues. This is where the best, I would say drivers, or just sometimes people that I feel, can handle the maturity and the responsibility behind this class. We're in the left lane. We have Nitrous versus, I believe, Blake. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, Nice little burnout by the both of them. Both racers are new to Pro League, so we're gonna see who can get out of round one. Since it's the only player for round one, and the bracket decided to move everyone to round two, so who will be moving on? Both racers are gonna quickly stage. Nothing too bad for this race, and it looks like Nitrous is gonna get on top, but it does look like Blake is gonna cross the center line, and Nitrous is gonna take that win. All right, we're approaching round two because Blake and Nitrous were the only ones in round one. We're starting from the bottom of the bracket. We're going to work our way up because Nitrous needed a little more time. We got in the right lane in the McDonald's sponsorship card. We have a Barney, and in the left lane we have an experienced multiple winner in Pro Leagues, C-Mod. He's also a 3.0 god in what he does. Looks like Barney's going to have some trouble in his burnout. He's going to go ahead and redo it. And, yeah. The overall goal for Pro Leagues is to just try to give it some sort of actual league feel. Nothing too big, as well as nothing too small. We want it to be, somewhere in the middle, just so people can have fun and enjoy their time. So both racers are backing up right now. Barney, he's a good driver. I gotta give it to him. He can handle his own when it comes to a race. But C-Mod, he is good with the tree, and he can drive his car and keep it straight. We do have multiple viewpoints of this. I believe so, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a clip if there is one. If not, we'll move on to the next race. But here we go. Both races are staging, and it looks to be C-Mod's going to lead first, and he's just going to hold it the whole way down with a 3002 and 392, and that's the W for C-Mod. Here we go. We got Sonico versus J-Lec. Anthony Green, IRL Pro Mod driver in the left lane, driving the Sonico car. Driving the J-Lec car in the right lane, we have Freddie, a.k.a. Kieran, a rookie to Pro Leagues. And here they go. Beautiful burnouts from the both of them. Now, I gotta say, this is probably going to be an interesting match. A rookie versus a veteran. And I have to say, it's looking like it's going to go in Anthony's favor. Despite the fact that Kieran has put down numbers all day during practices that no one has been able to touch other than myself. That shows a lot. The rookie seems promising, but can he get around the fact that Anthony can cut a mean tree? I don't know. We'll see. It all depends on how they stage to work this tree. If you stage too deep and the car's beams move out, remember, it doesn't go off your tire, it goes off your brick. So you can red light. Let's see how this plays out. J-Lec looks like to be waiting for Anthony. Tree's going to come down. And there it goes. J-Lec's going to take it front. He's going to cross the center line, but we're getting reports that already Anthony red lit on the beginning, so that's going to move J-Lec on. Alright, so I got paired up with my little cousin Mikey. He's good in this game. I have to say, he can definitely dethrone me one day, and hopefully I don't get dethroned here. And I just got to recap on what happened during this race. I'm saying hopefully, I mean, I myself know the outcome of this race. I raced it already, but I'm just going to explain my part. I did my burnout, wanted to do a really powerful burnout. Just hopefully try to intimidate him a bit, try to get him to mess up, but it doesn't look like he's coughing up anything. Reset the timer so we have a clear view of what's going on. Uh, so we're just backing up at this point, and at this point, I'm trying to make sure I'm straight because the car does have a habit of going left, and these cars are completely random. One moment they can go left, and the next moment they can go right. So I want to avoid either. I just want to be smack in the center so I can make corrections in time just to get my run through. This point, I've already switched to my automatic trans. I'm in there. I'm going to stage in. At the pre-stage, I'm not focusing on him. I'm trying to cut a good tree because if I can cut a good tree, definitely going to leave him. Waiting for the tree to drop, and it drops. I leave, the wheels come up, start going left, and that's pretty much, it was done that quick. 2 seconds in, we're waiting for the announcements, and then they tell me right lane. The overall tree master, he says left lane, but then he makes a mistake and corrects himself. It was right lane. It sucks, but at least I lost to my family member, and he can go on to the next round. So this is a pretty interesting race here. We have the VP Racing Nitrous. He's back. He's going for his second round. You know, he still has he has one more run than everyone. You know, he got to feel the track a little bit more. He has one more run out of everyone for practicing. So hopefully that's a benefit for him. If not, then it sucks to suck. But the person he's racing is not lenient at all. Staff in the server, Sauce, he is saucy. He can get down this road. He's been ripping his pro mod, and he's one of the top competitors. He can put down those numbers. He can cut a tree, and we're just gonna see how this rocks. I gotta say, it's pretty cool how they can do this. Here we go. And it looks like Sauce is going to give him an ass kicking. Sorry to say it. But Jesus Christ, a whole shot win for the left lane. But that tree was deadly. There's no way to put it besides he straight got gapped. Alright, well the following footage is from one of our very own racers, Blake, who got taken out early on. This is a semifinal race. We have Freddy versus C-Mod. Again, Freddy has been coming out of nowhere, taking surprising W's. I don't know how C-Mod's going to answer to that. I think the overall goal is to pull out a W here for C-Mod. Freddy seems focused on the task at hand and obtaining that W. Here goes Blake taking some pictures of the cars. Let's see what they can do. I mean, honestly, I would definitely go for C-Mod due to the fact that he can be highly consistent, and on top of that, he can run the numbers and cut a tree. So he's an all-around racer. He has it even. He can get it done, and Freddy is just too inexperienced. He may have gotten lucky with Anthony cutting that red light, which, you know, voided his cross, but I don't know. I think he may have a problem here with C-Mod in a bit. So they're getting him staged up, and Freddy's all on his own, so he has to stage himself up, which can be a disadvantage sometimes. But here we go. Tree's getting ready to come down. Boom, it looks like C-Mod's going to get loose. J-Lex going to take advantage. He's going to take home the win with a 302 at 391. A whole shot win indeed. I know we have another clip and a different viewpoint, and we're going to take a look at that. Here we go. We got him from the sky view, and it does look like C-Mod might cut the tree, and J-Lex just comes around, and Freddy's going to take home the win. Yup. A big whole shot win there for Freddy, and that's going to bring him to the finals. Congrats, Freddy. Alright, this one I gotta say hits a little bit close to home because Lil Bro is in this one. But we got Sauce versus Mikey. Mikey just got out of a round with me where he eliminated me. Cut a somewhat perfect tree, a 002. So yeah, practically perfect, and managed to hold on by the littlest margin the whole way down. So you can't complain about that. He needs to do it here against Sauce. Sauce's ride is fast, and it looks like Mikey's having some problems in his lane. This is not looking good for Mikey. He needs to back up and try to redo his burnout. Um, Although Sauce looking very, very comfortable. No issues there. He knows what he has to do. He's just getting his burnout done, and then he's looking to go to point A and point B. That's pretty much. There's nothing difficult about it. You really can't say, "Oh, it's difficult." It's not. He understands the objective. He knows what he has to do. Well, does Mikey understand it? We're gonna have to find out because that little mess up shows that Mikey's a little bit nervous going into the semifinals. Here we go. Both races are staged. Tree's gonna come down, and it just looks like the whole way down, left lane just dominates. That's not even up for discussion. Let's get another viewpoint. Alright, and we have the viewpoint here, and it looks pretty simple, and it just looks like Sauce is dominating the whole way down. Nothing he could have done. He hit the tree, and it was practically over before it started. Poor Mikey. Alright, final round. It's Freddy versus Sauce. Freddy, the rookie, has made it all the way to the finals with Sauce. You know, he's a little new himself, but he knows how to drive. You know, Freddy can be sometimes clueless, but somehow, some way, with a little bit of motivation, he is pushing through and going rounds. He's not giving it up easy. He's fighting the car. He's getting it done. I gotta say that, you know, Freddy has surprised me, and so has Sauce, to step in a Pro League vehicle, beat people who have been in a Pro League vehicle, and just dominated seasons. So it's anyone's game at this point. I was expecting the finals to be Anthony and CMOD, but here we got Jalek and Team Planet Fitness ready, aka Kieran versus Sauce. I mean, this is quite the turn of events. And Jalek looking a little bit more comfortable now. He doesn't seem nervous. Sauce doesn't seem nervous at all. So both racers are getting ready to go. And I gotta say, I think the rookie's the favorite for this race. We're gonna see what happens. Tree's coming down. Sauce is gonna red light, and it's gonna give Jalek the win the whole way down. It looks like he hits the beam for the win light on the other lane last second. But congratulations to Jalek for winning his first Pro League event. I know you're stoked, and I hope you enjoy this victory, and I wish you the best in the next race. Here you have it, our winner for Xtreme Pro Mod, Pro Leagues, and NRDA. Our first race. Congratulations to the rookie, the underdog, Freddy. You came out of nowhere and overcame a lot of other racers who definitely had you outgunned. You literally spent hours practicing and stayed up all night just to participate in the event. So I have to say that's a good night, good run, you know, well worth it. And you going home with a trophy. You're the first ever person in NRDA history to actually go home with a trophy, and it's not even myself. Congrats, bro. Like I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of every other racer that did race today, and they definitely gave it their all, tried their best to cut the tree. You just got to get used to this tree. It works a little different from a real life tree, so it's gonna be a struggle seeing these cars get down. Hopefully the nitrous cars are done soon. So I'm excited to see where this subgroup of NRDA goes, because there was a lot of competitive racing, and I have to say those little hundreds and thousands of a second turned into big gaps. And it makes a big difference between where one person can start to where another person can finish. And yeah. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this event, this video, and if you did, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below on which event you want to see next, what track you want to see us go to, what races you want to see us do, a meme event, maybe meme cars, radials, we could do radials. It's whatever you guys want. Go ahead and leave a comment down below and tell me what is that you want to see. I'm more than happy to give you guys the world and go ahead and ditch these events out for you. But until the next video, thank you guys for watching. Again, like, subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell so that way you don't miss any content uploaded. And congratulations to Freddie, our Extreme Pro Mod winner. Um, Good racing, boys.